I have a meeting with, like a Zoom meeting with like a vocal coach soon. So get that in order. But yeah, because I do want to get to like making music. Why are you guys looking at each other?
I swear to God, I only started laughing because Miguel's lips were quivering, bro. As soon as you told me you were going to a vocal coach.
What's so funny about that?
I don't have a problem with it.
You don't have a job. Shut up.
The Zoom meeting killed me, bro.
But
the fact that it's a Zoom meeting?
It's a Zoom meeting?
From Mr. Broke Productions, in association with Maximillionaire and Vice City Kingpin, present to you Life on Easy Mode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Two, one. All right. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Life on Easy Mode podcast. Today, we are here.
You are moving the laptop, just be careful.
It's fine.
Okay, but don't like unplug anything by accident.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm good. I think my foot is trained well enough to not do that.
For feet right now.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so my dumbass stopped the recording, so this is gonna have to be in two parts. One very short part, like 20 seconds long, and then the rest will be the rest of the episode. So I hope you're happy, Miguel. I typed with my foot.
You're welcome.
So here we are. We're back once again. Gian's getting banged, and we're gonna talk about some shit.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what sticks to your skin like a tattoo? That's right.
Scabs.
Skin cancer.
And Nikki has skin cancer.
Now, Gian, so you got a tattoo this weekend. Tell us about it.
Oh, disclaimer: Nikki does not have skin cancer.
Oh,
No,
yeah, that was just a joke.
I
Just
don't.
a joke. No one here has cancer.
I don't.
Also, I'm just realizing.
I don't have that zodiac sign.
Yes, I did get a tattoo, my first tattoo. And I mean, I've been talking about getting a tattoo for like a while now. I mean, I probably talk about it more with Miguel than anyone. But what are you laughing about?
No, just keep talking. We're just gonna.
Okay.
There's gonna be a joke coming somewhere. I already know it. So just get ready.
I already know the joke, so you might as well just say it. Just say the joke.
I would say, but it's all right.
You know, just a little reminder of what we're doing today. I don't know what we're doing today.
So where were you going with that?
Keep going. I don't know.
So I got my first tattoo. And it's a lyric from Fine Line, which is "We'll Be Alright," and I wanted to get that on my forearm for a while now. So, and the other day, I think it was Saturday, I finally did it. And these bozos were like, it's going to be 30 minutes long. It's going to be 45 minutes long. The setup was about maybe like 15, 20 minutes probably. Maybe even
longer
more.
than that. We were there for like 30 minutes watching this
Probably,
guy. All right,
yeah.
it's going to clean the table. All right, it's going to have you sign this Declaration of Independence. I'm going to have you like put this on here. We're going to do a stenciling. We're going to do a tracing.
All right, now choose the size. All right, now put your stuff over here. All right. Now lay down. All right. Now stand up.
I'll tell you what it was like.
No, come over here. Move away from the ring light. Move away.
Now hold your arm out like this. I'm like, guy, we could have bought like
so-
the whole record store next door by the time
so
he was
you guys
done.
went to the record store. You were there for a little bit while he was starting, and like you guys were like gonna see, like it didn't hurt. Like it's definitely like it is a pinching feeling, but it's not like a feeling that like you're like ow, ow. Like maybe like towards the end, like my mic is moving away. Towards like maybe as the closer got to my wrist, but it didn't really. It felt more like. I was describing it as maybe going to the dentist and them drilling your teeth, but I hate that more than that.
Yeah,
I think that's worse than that.
Because it's right on bone. That's just on flesh.
Yeah, even when they like lidocaine you and they it's numbing. I don't like that. I like that feeling compared to the dentist feeling. I fucking hate the dentist, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, I've definitely planned on getting more tattoos. I'm not like I've always wanted to get
another
tattoos.
Harry Styles lyric.
Did you?
Of course.
Wait, did you say what the lyric was?
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
And it's also in like a lot of people don't know this is also in his handwriting, so that's why people were like, "Oh, why the fuck is it Comic Sans?" So this is his like actual handwriting. So.
Harry writes in comics.
The name of his next album.
Yeah, that's how British people
Harry's
write.
font.
Harry's font.
Yo. Type 12.
So me and Miguel were there, right, with you, of course, and we wanted to stay. We just wanted to see if it was going to be like bone crunchingly painful or if it was going to be like whatever. So we watch him get it. He's kind of just there laying like, and then he gets it and he's just like.
I'm like,
he's like, this is nothing. And I'm like, all right, we're going to go over to the record store shop next door.
He's done. I go, I'm done. And Nikki goes, bro, what?
Like, we were in the store for like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I get a text. I didn't check it. You know, iPhone does that thing where if you don't check a text message, gives you that second ring 2 minutes later. I get that again. I'm like, all right, what the hell does this guy want? He goes, bro, I'm done. I'm like, what?
And he literally said, yeah, that was 3 minutes, because literally all he had to do was just trace the stencil.
I'm sure you didn't just do that, like, you know, like those tattoos we used to get where, like, you'd place them on, put warm water on it, peel it off. I'm sure you didn't just do that.
This is my first tattoo, and obviously my dad, who's gotten multiple tattoos, has been like telling me like, oh, just make sure just don't pick at it, because this is basically, because you can kind of see like it's more 3D, like not 3D, but like it definitely like lifts up on the skin.
3D tattoo.
Yeah, shut up. So basically he's like
I'm waiting for 41 where the smell goes crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yo, the scratch and sniff.
Yo, the scratch and sniff tattoo, bro. But no, it's like I was washing, like I'm going in the shower, because the things like for the first 2 weeks you can't like stay out in direct sunlight, you can't submerge it in water, don't pick at it. But like I was starting to like wash it with like the type of soap that the dude recommended, and like all of a sudden I started seeing like black stuff like coming out. Like, oh my god, did I fuck up the tattoo? What's going on? He goes, no, basically this is the scab, and basically there's ink underneath this still. So basically this just has to fall off on its own. So I was like, oh, okay, that I did not know, because again, I've never gotten a tattoo before. So I was like scared. I was like, I'm going to fuck up this tattoo, but no. But no, it wasn't that bad. I mean, like it's only like a 5-minute thing of writing. So I mean, like,
try to show it to the camera, because you kind of like looking at it from the inside. Try to like.
I mean,
you could just post a picture of it too.
Yeah, I will, but like.
Just tell me when it's like even.
Yeah, it's good. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll be alright.
So what's the next Harry Styles lyric? Watermelon sugar.
No, I
That's
actually,
gonna be cocaine side,
actually
right across his chest.
So there's
Kiwi.
no, there's actually one that I want. Like it's like a film camera. It's kind of like I showed you. It's like a stenciled film camera, but it's like kind of like it looks 3D. And then another one is that I would probably maybe get like on my like arm right over here on my left arm, is actually like it's like an old style sketch of a VHS.
Are you talking about the flower thing?
No, he's talking about like a
VHS,
tape.
like a VHS.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one will look cool.
Yeah,
I think.
but I do want to get like the dancing sunflower. Yeah.
I swear to God, that's a Cuphead boss somewhere.
It's a Cuphead boss.
They make a second Cuphead game. That's in there.
Bruh. But
But-
yeah, so first tattoo, pretty good.
Miguel, are you gonna get a tattoo anytime soon?
I do not like needles, so probably not.
It's not even it's like
I don't care.
when people say needles, they think it's like a fucking syringe on a doctor.
Here's the thing
it's
with
not.
me and tattoos.
You
I'm
don't
not
like 'em.
white.
What?
What?
Look, I have ethnic parents. What do you think? They're gonna be like, oh, nice tattoo. No, they'll be like, get that shit removed instantly.
No.
Oh, your family.
Oh,
okay.
okay, all right.
Exactly.
I
I
was
guess
gonna
that's
say,
fair.
like, yeah, all
I was
right.
about to say, like, tattoos are not just a white thing.
Yeah, like you only have to be like what?
So
No, it's not. I know it's not a white thing. I'm just saying I'd rather not deal with that.
would you get like a
Okay.
sandal thrown at you if you like went in
No,
with your tattoo?
I'd get myself thrown out.
So would you
I'd be the sandal.
would you
You'd be
probably
the
get a tattoo like not on your arms, maybe like hidden somewhere?
No, here's the thing. I hope my dad probably wouldn't care. I hope my mom doesn't listen to this episode. Realistically, I hope she doesn't listen like this deep in, but she probably will.
7 minutes in, maybe.
Crap. Anyways, okay, I'll say it. If, and it's a big if, because I kind of don't want it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
The only tattoo I'd ever get, well, actually I wouldn't say that. The tattoo I would consider getting
Yes.
is the Naruto and Boo like tattoo on my not forearm.
You're like,
like-
yeah,
Like
like
my
shoulder
arm,
area
shoulder
kind of.
area. And that's a big if. I definitely wouldn't do it living at home.
Right. So
Okay,
you'd want
yeah.
to wait till you're like living by your own or with your girlfriend out of state somewhere.
Exactly.
Then you go to get a tattoo. So
Yeah.
that'd be the. I
And
I
then-
figured it'd be anime related. I
Yeah.
figured that'd be the only one Miguel would get. Any other ones?
You said you're gonna get you're gonna get your face tattooed, right?
Oh yeah, the whole
the David Bowie thing, the Aladdin Sane thing, where it's like the
the
lightning bolt
Mike
going down.
Tyson.
The
Mike Tyson.
It'll be like the Hangover Part 2. I'll
Just
just
get
wake
your
up one day with
front
the,
tooth tattooed black, so then you look like you have a lisp,
Bruh.
and you can talk like this from now on.
That's not how.
Lisp.
I don't think that's how lisps work.
It could.
I think lips are like an impediment speech deficiency.
No, lips are what you have on the outside of your mouth. A lisp.
A lisp. Lisp.
Because you said lips.
I said lisp.
No, you said lips.
Did I say lips?
You said lips.
Well, then that's
You
how
got- you gotta
that's
move
how
the
you know I
S.
don't have a lisp.
You got to move the S behind the P.
Lisps.
Lisp. There you go. Speaking of David Bowie, you recently listened to his
Oh, yeah.
Ziggy Stardust album,
Rise
which
and
I haven't even listened to the
Rise
thing
and
full
Fall
and
of is Ziggy, the Iggy Wiggy Ziggy, Ziggy Stardust. It's such
full. And don't forget the rest of the name of the album. And the Spiders from Mars.
that's
That's the whole name of the album, The Rise and Fall.
I just call it the Rise and Fall of Ziggy.
Some people just call it Ziggy Stardust, but
Oh,
it's actually
Ziggy
called
Star-
The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
Like bro, like
What that means,
Who knows?
We'll never know.
I know.
It is a space oddity.
I would love to ask David Bowie that, but unfortunately I cannot. But I actually really love the album. I've always loved David Bowie. I've always like listened to a few of his songs, and like I've never probably listened to like an album fully, but like because you got that album yesterday, right? So I was like, oh, let me.
When we were at the record
listen to
store.
it.
I haven't listened to it yet, but
yeah. So I listened to it. And I was like, okay, all right. And this is it's very early '70s David Bowie, and I'm like, ooh, okay, this is what I really like. So, So I definitely would definitely recommend it. I really, really did like it. So and it's not that long of an album. So but yeah.
It was like 42 minutes or something,
Yeah,
probably.
something like I can shit.
What was your favorite song on it?
Probably the main. Actually, the first song.
The Spider song.
Spider-Man?
5 years I really like. Starman I love, and then I think Ziggy Stardust, and then Hang On to Yourself I think are my favorite. But Starman and 5 years I think are my favorite. But it's 39 minutes and only 11 songs.
I only know one song from it so far. Well, actually two. Starman, of course, and Suffragette City, which is probably my favorite Bowie song. That or She Shook Me
Really?
Cold.
Not Space Oddity?
That's up there. That's up
Really?
there. But I like his more rockers, like
Okay.
Suffragette City, She Shook Me Cold. Fame's a really good song. You've probably heard that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's dance.
That's. I mean,
We're
I know a lot of
the
singles from David Bowie. I've never listened to an
dance the
album
blues.
through and through from him yet. So this will be the
Yeah,
first one,
that's basically
which has been basically ranked like as his best album. Ziggy Stardust.
Apparently, I looked it up online. Like, apparently it is. I think it's also his very one. I mean, not his early work, because he's done like the '60s, but like, this is definitely probably his most recognizable album. Maybe I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I did look it up, and I guess this is probably one of his best reviewed. I guess, but I can't for sure say that's exactly the best album that he's made. But
Speaking of the best album that he hasn't made, Drake.
oh dear Lord.
Oh no.
We're talking about it.
Honestly, never mind. Can we just move on from this?
Have you listened to it?
No.
No?
No.
You haven't, obviously.
You know, I did. I gave it a 7.2 out of 10. Remember?
Yeah, funny.
I don't
Funny.
because you told me what it's like. It's like a dance club
Yeah, it's
music, and like I just
Yeah, so let's talk about it real quick.
okay.
Honestly, never mind. Let's continue.
Okay.
No.
He was waiting for that, bro.
My joke.
So honestly, Nevermind is the name of Drake's album.
Named it after Nirvana album. Don't get it.
It was okay. Just a quick little excerpt, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say the best song is Jimmy Crook.
How many albums are there? Album songs.
Songs. I think there's 14.
Okay.
Jimmy Cooks,
Jimmy Cooks.
Which is the last song on the album.
Okay.
which is the last song on the album, and then I'll say this: it's definitely his most experimental for him. It's definitely like
Really?
off. It's like off of what he usually does. It's definitely different. It's
It's like
considered
an electronic dance.
Yeah,
Okay. Really.
But like,
interesting.
I get what he was going for.
All right,
It's not something
is that
you
what
can listen to every day. It's more like, oh, like you're getting ready to go clubbing.
Yeah.
That's when you listen to it, and it's like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not his best either.
It is a genre. It is dance. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
I'm
just
looking
came
at
out of
Apple.
nowhere. Like
like literally the
nowhere.
day before, like literally hours before.
Like,
it
oh, it's
dropped.
dropping at midnight.
Yep.
It's definitely. I'm not gonna for his most recent albums. It's definitely his shortest for recently.
53 minutes. That's still pretty lengthy.
Yeah, but like his last two were like at least like 20 something songs or something like that. So and then after that's why I didn't like as much like isn't it Champagne Poetry? Isn't that the or what's his last album with the fucking album cover I fucking hate?
Certified Love.
Certified Lover Boy. I like that song. Like I think like the problem with that album is like there's just too many songs. Not too many songs, but like he could have at least maybe taken out a couple of songs. But maybe I'll give it a listen because I mean,
Scorpion's longer.
It's an hour and a half.
yeah, Scorpion is longer. But no, I'll probably give it to a listen. I just like he just came out of nowhere and like I mean
it's definitely an album. Like
That's
any
kinda-
one of our favorite albums we can play whenever.
Yeah.
This you have to be in a specific set of-
mood.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
alright.
that I will say, like, it's catchy. It's a little bit repetitive, but it's not bad.
Okay,
But
all
it's
right.
not good either.
Well, then
It's-
I'll definitely blast it.
I haven't listened to it yet. I think the album cover is pretty cool.
It
Looks like
is.
looks like a metal
Did you
band's
see what,
logo.
that's what I said. But did you see what Apple Music does? I thought that was really cool. Wait.
Oh yeah, they do that for sometimes with modern albums where if you click on the album, it actually like shows like a display where like
You know
it
what?
it
I thought this
moves.
was pretty cool. Watch.
yeah.
Mhm.
Better
Like,
than
they're
the
kind of like,
I think it's
better than the
better
CLB where it's just
yeah.
bruh,
these
like,
emojis
like
pregnant.
I don't
It's
even
funny. It's like apparently it's stark contrast kind of to CLB where it's like horrible album cover, but apparently the album itself is pretty good. Again, I didn't listen to it.
yeah.
And then with this one, cool album cover. on the
Yeah.
album itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when we did the music bracket, we had to listen to Scorpion for Drake, and I'm sorry, there was only one song I semi-liked in there, and that thing was an hour and a half long,
Yeah.
bro. Fucking
Torture for Nicki.
Yeah, torture.
25 songs. I mean, I like longer albums, I like concept albums, but when it's from an artist that you're not too crazy about his modern stuff, it was a chore.
Nikki basically was in hell.
I was
Me
listening
with-
to
It was a chore.
Me with Ed Sheeran.
All
Yeah,
right.
same.
Yeah. All right.
Same
Listen, I still like that album.
I
it
mean,
was like
that's the only song I like on there is "Don't." You know, la da 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 da. Everything else on there,
it
I was like, why?
forgettable. It was just like.
Well, it's basically the same thing for me with Scorpion, and the same. Well, like,
You
but
like
my
Scorpion.
no, but like for him though, he hated Scorpion. Only like one
hate
song.
it.
But like, it's the same thing with me with Ed Sheeran. Like,
My
at least
choices
that album.
for that album bracket would be so different today.
Oh god, yeah.
I would say out of all the albums we did, I think my least favorite was Juice WRLD because there was not
Yeah.
a single thing on that entire album that I liked in the
Okay.
slightest.
All right.
That was at least with like I think it was the one with Jay-Z and Scorpion, Talk Up. And I think it was mainly because I liked Jay-Z's part. That was the only part I liked about this album.
Damn.
But at least there was something on it that I liked. You know, the album cover was pretty cool. Juice WRLD, it looks like a kindergarten's painting, which I guess was probably the point of it. But then the album itself was just.
I did like his second one better.
Yeah.
Death Race for Love.
I think we were just too young when we did the album. We were
Yeah.
very young.
God, was that 5 months ago already?
Oh my god, we had it.
5 months ago?
Probably.
We started it when we had the fucking table in the middle, so we were young. We were younglings. Back
Wait,
then.
no.
That was before October.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, did we started that in like last summer? Was it almost a year ago we started that?
No, so we finished after we got rid of the table. I
Yeah.
remember that. I think
It
we
was
finished
right
in
after
No,
we
no,
did-
I'm saying, but when did we start it?
It
When
was
did-
right after the movie bracket.
Yeah,
Which was like,
Couple
was that
weeks
midsummer?
I think so.
Yeah.
God, that's almost a year ago already.
Which is also a movie, coincidentally.
What's also a movie?
Midsummer.
Oh yes, that's a very good movie. That yeah.
My choices would be different for both of them, I guess.
Okay,
What would you put on there now then?
you would definitely replace a
Pulling up
Kanye
my
album.
list. I'd replace the Kanye album. I'd replace the Drake album. Where's my Excel sheet?
On today's episode of What Miguel has a list of.
I've had a list of this. They've
No, I
known
know, but
this.
that's
So-
like a CEO's Excel sheet, bro. Holy crap. What kind of
Yeah.
spread are you running?
He goes a C.
From here, it looks like sports betting.
All right. I'd keep what did I choose? I remember keeping 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Oh fuck.
Mhm.
That's the album that changed your life.
Yeah. So I would put 2014 Forest Hills Drive, Graduation, The First Man on the Moon.
Mm.
I do Saunders Son, which is an R&B album. I do Nothing Was the Same. I'd probably do Flower Boy, Because the Internet. I'd probably put 444 by Jay-Z. And then probably either Control by SZA again or Don FM.
Ooh, okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we finished that before that even came out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was another thing, too. I read this. I mean, again, I've never listened to a full Weeknd album through and through, but people said that Drake's album kind of had, like, the Weeknd vibes to it, or it sounded like a Weeknd album. I don't know how true that is. I haven't listened to an
Weeknd
album
doesn't
by
really
him through and
dance
through.
though.
Like, he has, like, kind of like dance pop, kind of, you know, Blinding Lights.
Yeah.
His is, like, more electronic.
Yeah.
Kind of dancey vibe, but some people said, like, the new Drake album has, like, a Weeknd vibe to it. Not The Weeknd.
Yeah.
No, I mean The Weeknd, not
Yo,
The
fuck
Week.
off.
Never mind.
Get
The
out,
Weeknd
get
without
out,
this,
get
the
out,
30.
Leave.
I wasn't trying to make a joke. I'm just.
I mean, I actually, I mean, we could talk about it. Like this year for like, I mean, it's. I can't believe. Can you like stop drinking my drink?
Oh yeah, let me drink a drink. Let me have a sip. Thanks. Continue.
Anyway, this year,
This year will be my last year as friends with you guys. I was gonna say like this year because Don FM came out.
you want to
Connie-
guys want to
Ken-
look at my ratings for this year?
Kendrick's came out. Harry came out. Like this year, like it's already been half the year. Post Malone came out. I mean, I think this year so far for like albums, I haven't listened to Drake yet. I think it's a good year for albums so far because I did like Kendrick's. I did like Post Malone's. Did you listen to his yet?
I honestly can't bring myself to listen to it for some reason.
Really?
I just can't get through the first song.
Oh
Oh,
damn.
damn. And you like Post Malone too, right?
I do. I just can't bring myself to.
Which
do
album is it? Oh,
The
it's.
12 Karat 2 Fake.
12 Karat 2.
I just don't know why.
Ooh, that's actually kind of a fire
cool.
album cover.
Yeah, I think the
Pretty
album
cool.
cover is pretty cool. I just don't know. Like I literally, like up to the second song, I get bored.
Really.
I think it's more the album is more in the middle where it kind of kicks off for me.
There's already a deluxe too.
Oh shit. Well,
I'll probably
but I
download
mean, like
that.
I mean, it's already half the year so far. But I mean, like so far, I think for albums coming out in music, I think this year has definitely been more of like a better approach for me for music. So like I think like especially with the albums that have come out and like the old albums that I've been listening to, I think 2022 is a good year for music so far. For me anyways.
Dare I even ask what your favorite album's been this year so far?
That's a tough one, buddy. Tough
super
hard.
hard.
I think it's an apartment.
Jeez, it just turned everything you knew about music upside down, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's I'm basically living in a daydream. But actually, you know what? I have my approach to making music has made me feel a lot better. So recently, I just found out that Ed Sheeran could not sing at all. Like when he was 15, 16, there was a video of him singing. He showed it on an interview. He literally has a worse voice than mine, basically. And I'm like, okay, I can't really sing, but like there was a video of him and he is worse than you. He's probably
Really?
worse than Miguel in that. And I'm like, you know what? This makes me have hope.
Well, I imagine you probably went to singing classes.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, is that like-
I mean, like that's I have a meeting with like a Zoom meeting with like a vocal coach soon. So get that in order. But yeah, because I do want to get to like making music. Why
sorry.
are you guys
I'm-
looking
no,
at each other?
I swear to God, I only started laughing because Miguel's lips were quivering, bro. As soon as you told me you were going to a vocal coach.
What's so funny about that?
I don't have a problem with it.
You don't have a job. Shut up.
The Zoom meeting killed me, bro.
What?
What, the fact that it's a Zoom meeting?
it's a Zoom meeting? I don't get how.
Yo,
This is the equivalent of me laughing to Sony should just give up. Like, what is so funny about that?
I don't know, bro.
It's
Apparently
a
he
Zoom
hasn't had a
meeting.
Zoom. You know, he probably hasn't a Zoom meeting about a job yet, so maybe that's why he finds it funny.
Oh,
He
funny.
got his ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
Funny,
Was that the 8th time you used that joke?
honestly.
Maybe. I think this year would be is a pretty good year for music for me. But did you look up your
No, I don't have the updated one on.
damn rip?
So, because I've never actually done a Zoom meeting with the vocal coach. So, like, what is it exactly that they teach you to do with your voice? Like, how to better your voice? Like,
Yeah,
what
so-
exercises or what
mean-
things do you do?
Well, basically, this is just it's like a consultation. So basically, it's just like finding like my voice and like or just like getting to know me better. It's a free consultation, the Zoom meeting. So
Okay.
so that's what it is. And I mean, like I already know some exercises, but like it's basically you
Do
have
re
to.
mi fa sol la ti do. That.
No, not really. No. You just brought me back to like fucking middle school,
grade.
elementary school with the
Well, I
recorders.
remember recorder class. God.
But
see
no, there's
how,
like
bro.
it's more of like because you have to like stretch out like this like, and like the better. But it's basically like going to the gym. Basically, you just have to like you practice with your muscles. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like 1, 2, 3.
You lift weights with.
Wait, I meant you just like taping little
No, like-
dumbbells
like
to your
literally-
neck. And you're
I
like,
just have like abs right here.
That's what I'm thinking. You just have like abs, like a six pack on your
It's
throat.
one of those like airplane cushions.
No, yeah.
It's just weighted.
Just wait. It's just like it's a giant sandbag.
It's a giant sandbag. But no, there's like different exercises to do. I mean, I don't know all of them, but like you basically, literally, this is one exercise, and literally it's just this. That's basically an exercise. It's so fucking stupid.
Damn.
Like,
Good thing the Zoom meeting is free because.
You'd have to pay me to do that, bro. What?
Imagine getting paid to teach someone to do this. Or-
no, but
You couldn't even do it right.
you couldn't even
Man,
do
blue
it right.
raspberries. It's
Damn. Oh, so you did it.
You're on your
it's
way to
it-
becoming a
but
singer,
it's
Miguel.
just it's just teaching you how to like better vocal, just better strengthen your voice. So
Alright, sing.
no.
Yeah, you know Harry Styles' lyrics. Do it. You know,
we don't want to get copyrighted.
No. I'm sure Harry would understand.
Yeah,
I'm
he'd
sure Harry would
understand.
You know, Sony Columbia
He helps people open
Studios.
up. You can open up about your singing.
I think I have a sore throat, guys. I don't think
Oh.
I can
Gion's house is next.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or Gion's parents' house.
The song's called "Keep Driving," and then in parentheses says "Until Windshield."
do it. Tin Can. That's a song. I'm gonna make
We
Tin
gotta do a
Can.
series of like what we would name Gion's songs.
Oh God. All right.
like
Start
Door
naming.
handle MIA.
Portland-
Windshield suicide.
Ready? Portland.
Car backseat.
Ready? Portland, Maine.
Ooh.
Virginia.
That'd be the biggest heartbreak song ever.
No, the heartbreak song that plus Virginia.
Plus Virginia.
Because Virginia could be a name as a person as well.
Yeah. Virgin.
Virginia.
Virginia.
Virgin, and then Ia is just in parentheses.
Yeah.
And my favorite. I should have won that award.
No, the name of that
I was
song
2 votes off.
The name of that song is 2 Votes Off.
2 votes off.
That would be a rap song.
Hey. I give
Fuck that motherfucker that stole my award. Bitch, I'm about to go to war.
That's it.
I was 2 votes out. No election.
Now he has no clout without an erection.
That's it. Mixtape coming out.
Oh my god.
Freestyle.
That's another one of his songs.
What?
Bada bing,
Bang.
bang.
Zero sugar.
Zero sugar.
Zero sugar.
Oh, I have another one.
Oh dear lord.
Oh, okay.
Yellow.
That's already a song.
Hey, no, but like you were gonna make it a movie.
Yeah, yellow.
It was all yellow, whatever it was fucking called.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Oh my god, bro.
You gotta
Realistically, your life could be a movie
It really, honestly, bro, it could be a TV show.
or a concept album.
Honestly. Also, a notification came up. I don't know what that was. Hopefully-
Oh, that's just a little handy dandy thing saying, "Excuse me, sir, do you know that your ward is up?" And then I say, "Sir, I do not care. I'm gonna exit out of this thing with my left hand. It has now been exited, Mr. Potter.
Nice.
Okay, Mr. Potter.
I am now making a concept album."
Mr. Potter, welcome to my class. We are going to learn to rap. Pull
What
out your
is that
wands
mysterious
and
ticking
start
noise?
singing Slim Shady. 1, 2,
I'm the real
3.
Sadie. With all the real Slim
the
Shadies, please stand up.
I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady Potter.
His fucking producer tag is Potter.
Potter. Potter, stand up now. Play
Harry
rap
Potter's house.
Harry Potter's house. It's just Gryffindor.
No, it's the fucking. It's his little like room that he had underneath
The
the
cupboard,
stairs.
like the fucking cupboard. Like, what
Yeah.
was it called? Fuck.
I don't know what it's called, but
There's
like
a picture of like that of
But
him in it, and it's like a like
hard
an
ass album cover. Yeah.
Oh yes, I
Just
saw
look that up.
bro.
That you should do something like that.
Oh yeah,
Harry Potter's house.
right here.
Yeah, that shit goes hard, bro.
Bro.
Parental advisory in need.
Bro, like he's about to
Indeed.
drop some fucking bangers. Like, ready? My parents dead.
Orphan.
Sheesh. Do you think Batman and Harry Potter would get along? That's a serious question.
You know what?
Because think about it. Batman wears a funny cape.
Cedric Diggory
Parents are
plays
dead.
Batman, so
That is true. So they basically are already like. You
No,
know,
think about it. Harry Potter wears a silly cape sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Batman wears a silly
Cloak,
cape at
but
times.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Both of their parents are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both live in a magical world.
murdered by the main
Mhm.
villain. Well, in some comics it's aspects, you know.
And in some movies, it's
Yes,
some
yes.
dude.
They're both derived from books,
Yes, they
Like
are.
most things are.
like most things are.
They're mostly all British.
You know what? You're.
You know
yeah,
what?
Yeah. I think
The only
Mr.
one that's not British is
Potter.
like Michael Keaton.
that's true. Yeah. Because wait, Ben Affleck.
Oh, Ben. Yeah,
He's American, right?
That's how forgettable he is. I forgot
Well, yeah.
Ben Affleck was a Batman.
Well, don't forget Adam Wee.
Adam, was he American?
Yes, Adam
I
West.
thought he was. I don't know.
You hear him speak. He's like, "I'm at
West.
Mayor West." Do you
I
think
thought
that's
you
British,
said-
bro?
What was he in the Fairy Like Odd Parents? Was he Catman? What
Yeah, he was a fucking. He was a cat man. That's right. I forgot all about
That's
that.
right. On,
What did he call Timmy?
Fairly
He fucking
Odd
called him.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of fucking the Crimson Chin where he
The
called him Cleft. Let's go. Cleft. The Crimson Chin.
Go ahead, Miguel.
Yeah, go ahead, Miguel.
Go ahead.
Miguel, say what's on your mind right now.
Say what's on your mind.
Go.
Tell us about why you want the next Australian Batman. Tell us.
Tell us why it's Chris Hemsworth.
Tell us about your space game. Tell us about the space IRS.
Oh, yeah, the
yeah.
space IRS. So, really, should I go
yeah,
on?
go on.
Or-
What else we get to talk about? This
So-
episode
so-
sucks already.
There's this game called Star Citizen. It's like a realism's like game made in like space,
Mhm.
and like you get to travel between planets and just like either be a bounty hunter or all right, okay. I'm not gonna go on if you're
Oh my god, bro. We fucking been roasting this kid for like
I know.
30 minutes. Just go on.
No, it's pretty fun. You get to like do like bounty hunting, like be a mercenary, be a pirate, shit like that, but in space.
Space
Arg.
pirate.
So it's a pretty cool game.
One Piece, but in space.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, it's only for PC, so
And it's technically not even like legit
it's-
out. It's
yeah,
only like an alpha.
alpha,
It's been an
yeah.
alpha since like the 10 BC.
2013. So,
Payday 2's been out for that long. That's insane.
Bro, I'm pretty sure.
no, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure. No, never mind. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure JFK came up with the plan to make that game. That's how long this game has been in development for.
Bruh.
That's why he was shot.
It
too.
blows my mind that it's still not a full game yet.
Mark Hamill's actually in the campaign for it.
Really?
Yeah,
What,
they-
what does he play?
He plays like a general pilot or some shit like that.
Oh, of course, in space.
So yeah, the first mission I'm pretty sure is with him. Who else is in it? Have you seen Sex Education?
Yes, only like the first few episodes.
Do you know the mom? I forget her
Nope.
name. Like,
Why are you laughing over there?
Because I've only seen the first few minutes of that episode.
yeah.
Where's the spunk, Adam?
Where's the spunk?
That's all I
Adam?
needed.
You like my tits, Adam?
I think her name
I was gonna
like-
say, speaking of tits, Ana de Armas, Marilyn Monroe,
NC-17.
NC-17 on Netflix. What? And I haven't seen the trailer for that yet, but
When's the last time an NC-17 movie was made anywhere?
actually, you know what? I want to because we were talking about this yesterday. So
Yeah, because for those who don't know, like, there's a rating above rated R, which, means restricted. But then there's also another rating that's above that. That means it's NC-17, which means no children
oh wow,
under 17, right? What?
That's NC-17.
What is?
Maybe NC-17s aren't as not common because it says it was like a Matthew McConaughey movie that came out in like 2011. Hold on, Killer Joe. It's just unrated. Oh, okay. All right. I think maybe unrated like, but this is like it's maybe Google's just getting confused about that. But I mean, I have never seen NC-17 is no one under 17 allowed. But basically that's the same thing as like because this is what that says on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing as like a rated R film though.
Well, like, you can watch it with parental guidance, I guess,
True.
technically for, like, term sakes, but NC-17 is like no one under 17 apparently can watch it, like, adult with parents or not, because I guess it's very explicit sex scenes, maybe over excessive violence, because, I remember when I used to have, like, cable, I used to just be flicking through, like, the movie stations, and, like, next to the movie names, they would have, like, the rating to it. It'd say PG-13, R. Very rarely, they'd play, like, the ones late at night that were NC-17 from, like, the 90s or 80s, and it was always, like, some, like, sex movie or something. So I think, like, more than not, because rated R movies can be really violent but still be rated R.
Yeah.
But then if you have really graphic, like, sexual scenes,
Yeah.
that's NC-17
Like,
all
see,
of a sudden.
This is me like TVMA shows, especially with Game of Thrones, especially with like their like sex scenes. I think TVMA it can be worse than rated R sometimes.
Probably.
So, but it seems like NC-17 usually is basically it's what I'm looking at. Like most movies, if they come out with an NC-17, they'll either be kept. The last kept one I think was in maybe like the early 2000, like late 2000s, early 2010s actually. But I don't think those were like released widely though. Those were probably only like released like DVD wise, and like not on like streaming services. But like most of them like were edited or they were either kept. Because back in the day too, there was also a rated X too. That was like the original Friday the 13th. I think was rated X. Because of the gore and like the sex and stuff like that. Because back in like the 70s, like you never like really like had that for a movie.
Right.
So, but like this, so Blonde is the movie with Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe, and I haven't seen the trailer yet. I've only seen the pictures, and from the pictures, I mean, she kind of looks like almost identical in some of the pictures, but
Like her face.
yeah, like, but this is more. It's obviously going to be a biopic, but it is going to be released on Netflix and I believe in movie theaters. But this is probably one of the first NC-17 movies to be released widely theaters and a streaming services. So that's why I think it's getting pretty big.
So why do we think it's NC-17?
Well, usually NC-17s are rated because of either blood, very hardcore blood, violence. I actually, you know what? Oh no, I was thinking of Human Centipede. Human Centipede was technically unrated, so that's basically an equivalence of like NC-17.
So
Yeah, because I saw the thing you were looking at. It said NC-17. There was like a description underneath it. Is that what it said basically?
Yeah, so like, NC-17 can be unrated as well, but like,
okay.
I guess I don't know. Like, no one talks about NC-17 movies because no one wants to make an NC-17 movie. But if this is a movie about Marilyn Monroe, and it's NC-17, there is definitely going to be. It's NC-17. It says it right here on IMDb for some sexual content.
It may also be like distributive reasons why some people don't want to do NC-17 because, like
Yeah,
you said, a
because
lot of them
it
don't
won't
get
get
removed.
money.
They don't get like released like worldwide. They may just be DVD releases. They may not be on any streaming services, so that could be one. Or if
Yeah.
they are on streaming services, they probably end up on shit like Dark Matter. Because how many movies do you think on Dark Matter are unrated? Because like some movies we've seen where they're like low budget films where immediately there's nudity.
Yeah.
So that's probably NC-17 because it's like straight porn at some
those don't
points.
even. But those films don't even go right to like, especially on Dark Matter. Like those kind of films, those don't get to. So basically, the organization that rates these movies is the MPPA, the MPPA, I think.
Like that, yeah.
So that's where they have the whole catalog of GPG. You know, they rate the movies. They give it the rating. And I'm actually looking right now. Netflix asked the director to tone down the sexual content, regardless the film received NC-17 for it. But no, so like usually those kind of short films are like those don't go to movie theaters. Those will probably only go to like Amazon Prime. That film organization that makes the ratings don't usually see those kind of films because obviously it's not big budgeted or stuff like that. And I think it's technically illegal to give a rating to your own movie without the MPPA's. Let me just make sure it is the MPPA, right?
So it says here it's actually based on a book. Like the movies.
Like a biography?
Yeah, it's like a best-selling novel by Joyce Carol Oates. So I'm assuming like whatever's in that book is what most likely is going to be the story.
Yeah, I mean it's also about like the MPAA. Okay.
Because a Marilyn Monroe movie that's NC-17, highly doubt it's going to be like relying on things that are very gory and graphic.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more sexual innuendos. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying because like you can have a really violent movie and it can still be rated R.
Yeah.
But I mean, unless it's like actual scenes where like you're seeing people get cut up and their guts are getting torn out, that's probably NC-17. Or if it's like just straight porn, again, that's probably NC-17 because you know you can have kids go see an rated R movie. As long as they have their parents, you probably don't want them seeing that if it's just straight, titties and ass all over the place.
Yeah, but no. So I think it's probably what that movie is going to be based off about. I mean, like I do want to see it for the plot, not
for research purposes.
For research purposes, so that I can better myself as filmmaking industry.
Taking notes.
Don't worry, I'm watching it for the plot.
As fellow filmmakers, we have to watch.
Yeah, of course.
I'm watching it for the plot. The plot on the Armis.
The plot is just Ana de Armas.
But yeah,
speaking of ratings, there's this I was looking this up on my phone that you kind of just brought up in talking about in regards to NC-17. You know what I feel like was even a rarer rating than NC-17 when video games were rated A for adults. Do you ever see that anywhere?
I think the last rated A game before it was.
Never seen that.
Probably.
I think it was
Manhunt was probably one of them.
It was Game of Thrones. It was GTA 4, I think. I would think that was originally rated A.
Yeah, because because video games are rated by the ESRB, which stands for not that it matters, but they have 7 ratings.
Yep.
EC, which is early childhood. E for everyone. EC is like fucking Elmo games or whatever. E for everyone's like racing games. E10 plus is just like racing games but more realistic. T for teen, the most common one, rated M for mature. Everyone knows that. And then there's another one after that, rated A for adults only, 18 or older.
But see, the thing is, they haven't gotten rid of that rating. That's still, people can still, I think they still have that rating. It hasn't gotten rid of, I don't think.
Rated A games. Rated A for awesome.
I think the last known rated A game, if you want to look it up because you have it on your screen, it is GTA
rated
San
E
Andreas.
for everyone.
Okay, yeah, so a few games would be like Manhunt 2, which Manhunt's an extremely violent and very disturbing game. Hatred, that's basically like another postal game. GTA San Andreas was temporarily rated M for mature to A for adults after sexually explicit minigames was found hidden in the game, but the M rating was reinstated after Rockstar patched the content. So, like, yeah, some games could be originally have been rated A for adult, but then they switched to rated M because at that point there's not much of a difference besides maybe if it's more graphic or maybe like the context. Because I know
the same thing as me.
On Wikipedia.
Yeah. Well, no, I do know that the game, that
oh, you're looking at
GTA was rated.
Games released with AO ratings.
It says only 27.
Yeah, I saw that. Only 27 games. So, and there are thousands upon thousands of games out there. So that's how rare rated A for adults.
Hundreds of thousands. Millions, probably.
Probably. And that just shows you how rare rated A for adults because it's not much different besides M for mature. And then they also have rating pending, which means that it hasn't been rated yet.
So that's like,
Well, the last games were in 2015.
Yeah.
Was it Hatred?
And something called Eden.
Yeah.
And then
usually like rated A games though, like what you said about GTA is like they're given that rating first, but then changed afterwards.
Yeah.
Because usually like the higher, and this is even with movies too, even with rated R movies, the higher the rating is, the most likely less money you're going to make. That's why I think the most average rating for a video game I think maybe most average rating for a video game nowadays is rated M, but like I think the
yeah.
most average rating for a movie is PG-13 probably because
Probably, yeah.
that can have both sides. Like younger kids can see it with their parents,
Yeah.
kids by themselves, and older adults like us. We still go see PG-13,
Yeah.
tons of them. So.
And it also feels like, at least with video games, it's got a little more lenient when it comes to like rated M for mature
Yeah.
games, because rated M for mature games could just mean a shooting game like Call of Duty,
Anything
Battlefield.
with guns, basically, at
yeah,
this point in age.
guns, violence, which like
Blood.
is such a common thing in games, so that like, hell, 12-year-old kids are playing M for mature
Yeah.
games, which like it's not even that graphic anymore because we've gotten so like advanced with technology and graphics that we should all be aware at this point that it's just a video game.
It's just a video game.
And
it's just
dumbasses
a
who say
movie.
video games cause violence are
Yeah.
retards, just complete dumbasses.
All right, you might want to cut that part out, but
Shut up.
okay. But no, like it's so. And I mean, I think the biggest rated R movie is Joker because that movie made $1 billion.
No.
And then The Hangover, the first Hangover was another one. But that's like the bigger comedies. Usually, rated R movies never usually like averagely like make they only make a few $100 million averagely, whereas PG-13 movies get more of a consumer for younger audiences. So that's usually why a lot of people, like companies, if it's a rated R movie, like they'll ask the company, the director, to tone down it so that they can give it a different rating.
So the top three rated R movies is Joker at 1, Deadpool 2 at
Yep,
2nd,
Deadpool.
and then Deadpool, the original one at
Yep,
3rd.
and then I think Hangover's below that. So.
Hangover
no,
Part 2 is number 9.
Oh,
Yep.
really? Okay.
The Matrix is 4. The
Oh.
Matrix Reloaded is 4.
Yeah.
It is 5.
Yep.
Detective Chinatown is 6.
Yeah.
Logan
Logan.
is 7.
Yeah, Logan's 7. Yep.
The Passion of Christ.
Was the Batman rated R?
It was originally going to be rated R, I think, but then the studio
that
asked
seems
it.
more like PG-13 to me.
Well, yeah, but
the
I mean,
Batman.
originally, I think because there was a lot more swearing in the movie, I think, or something like that.
Was
Yeah.
the Dark Knight rated R?
No, that
PG.
was straight PG-13 though.
Okay, so it's just a Joker though.
That was a very at the time in 2008. That was a very violent PG-13 movie, but yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I find funny?
What?
Demon Slayer. The Demon Slayer movie's rated R. I just realized that.
Mm-hmm.
And like to me, I'm like, I don't think it's rated R. And then I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah. it should be.
yeah.
Why is that a violent anime?
The first episode is like one of the darkest I've ever seen, and then it's just like kind of like PG-13 for the rest of it, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it's definitely like it's not bad, but it's not like rated R either, if that makes sense. Which is like you saying like, oh, PG-13, everybody can see it. Kind of.
Right.
See, those rated R movies, like there's only a bunch of those. There is nowadays a good amount of PG-13 movies that make close to $1 billion, over $1 billion. Like usually that's like not like that's. I mean, Top Gun recently just made past $800 million for a Top Gun movie, which is really
I
good.
mean, some of the biggest movies are PG-13. Like
God, yeah.
Endgame is PG-13, right?
Yeah.
Aren't all the Marvel movies PG-13?
Yep.
Yeah.
Avatar,
Deadpool
Titanic.
3 is going to be the first R-rated movie.
Yeah, R-rated Marvel movie. Yeah, yeah. So I think PG-13 is basically like the limelight, like the most common movie rating. Because after Episode 3 for Star Wars, all Star Wars were like PG-13. The TV shows TV-14 or whatever. So, but yeah. So history lesson, guys, of the MPAA.
I remember Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Some episodes were. Remember they had TV PG.
And then some
Some of them were TV 14.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, the big leagues now. I was like a 9-year-old
Yeah.
watching this. I'm like on Cartoon Network.
I can't watch this. Is illegal.
I know. And I was like, what the hell does this L mean? No, V,
L,
violence,
V.
language.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Put language.
Anthony
Damn.
going haywire.
Ready? Damn. That's it.
Dude, regular show used to say damn and hell
Bro, I
sometimes
think
in
they
the
said
early
piss,
episodes.
Piss one time too. Well,
Probably.
piss. I mean, yeah.
So did Adventure Time. They were like friggin' awesome. I'm
Yeah.
like, this
well,
is a way.
friggin' isn't.
It's not a swear. It's like
Yeah.
a word
It's
you
more.
shouldn't
It's
use.
more of like
and,
stupid. Like you can't. Don't say it.
It's
as a
the
kid.
little sister
Heck.
to fuck.
Heck.
It's the little sister to fuck. Friggin'. Frick.
What?
Like if
Oh,
you
the
say
little sister stuff. Yes.
like frickin', yeah.
Yeah, but I never use frickin'.
Sugar, honey,
I always
iced
would say
tea.
fucking.
Yo, don't say that. We got kids watching.
on.
What would we rate the podcast? That's a question.
It is explicit.
It is a
Explicit,
rated,
but like
rated R.
we'd be rated R.
Yeah,
we're not-
well, some episodes, it may be PG-13 rated R, but I mean,
Are we doing movie ratings or TV ratings?
Well, see,
Or video game ratings?
then we'd
Okay.
be rated M. But like, I think,
Okay.
I think TVMA, like I said, is sometimes TVMA can be a lot harder than a rated R movie.
Yeah.
Especially with like Game of Thrones, for example. But like, so I think like if we would probably be rated R. Maybe some episodes PG-13.
I'd say rated R for the most part. Like overall,
Yeah.
rated R. I mean, we just talk about stuff, so there's probably more you can get away with TVMA, but we could probably still be TV 14, maybe.
TV14, you can use a couple of like depending
Swear
on the studio, a
words.
couple of fucks and like a couple of shits, but that's about it.
Oh, we swear a lot. So
Yeah,
probably
so-
TVMA,
Yeah.
and then rated M for mature.
Yeah.
Or rated A for adults. You know,
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
it's mainly 'cause of that poster right
There's a
there.
lot of penis in this.
and that right there, that definitely gives it the rated A for adult ratings.
Oh god, yeah. Like
Yeah.
like that's basically a
Two cans
furry at this
sand.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And have you seen this man? Have you?
All right. Well, do you think we should take a stop now? And
Do we have anything that we want to talk about?
Is there anything else we would like to talk about, gentlemen? Oh, that was your guys' Father's Day.
Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day.
yeah, the
Happy
other day. Woohoo!
Padres.
It was yesterday. How was your Father's Day? Did you guys do anything exciting for your fathers?
Well, I
The usual lunch and dinner.
Same.
I
Dinner.
went over to my grandparents' house. I gave my dad and grandfather a card. Grandpappy, basically. Yep.
I gave my father a really cool card. I think I won Father's Day. It was a card that had a dog on a motorcycle that had a spinning wheel where if you pressed it, there's a wheel would spin and it
This
would play
fucking card.
bad to the bone. Which my dad really liked it. We met at a restaurant, we ate, and he kept playing that while we were there. And the waitress kept coming by and saying that's pretty cool. And yeah, it was a good day.
Today
That's
was
good.
a good day.
All right, well, gentlemen, if this is it, thank you for listening, watching. We're on YouTube, Apple, Amazon,
Rated
Spotify.
A.
We're rated A. We're on I think the MPAA. Actually, you know what? Hit me up. Let's see what you would give us as a rating. We're on everything. We're on the MPA website. We're on Wikipedia. We should be on Wikipedia.
We're in the space YouTube.
Space YouTube. We're in
In space with life on easy mode.
In space with life on easy mode featuring Markiplier. We just have imagine we get Markiplier as a guest.
Oh, I would.
Yo.
What
It
I
would
would
be
pay
over.
for that.
It would be over. Our careers skyrocketed.
Oh, my turn. Miguel, what are your final thoughts for the day?
Thoughts.
Is
No,
that-
no,
oh.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. Life on easy mode is officially rated V. I'm not gonna elaborate.